Let's make another randomly generated piece of jewelry. Today's numbers are drawer 1, impression die 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here is the die we've chosen. I hope you're not afraid of spiders. This is one of my favorite dies. You can see here I've really used this small one quite often. So I'm excited to use it. I hope you're not scared of spiders. Let's see what I come up with. I'm going to use the small spider, so I press a piece of solid sterling silver into the die, and then I use my jeweler's saw to cut out between all the little spider legs all the way around the design. Next, I use it's a rubberized pumice sanding disc to remove all of the sharp edges, and then I solder a piece of sterling silver wire onto the back of the spider and set it aside for later. I'm cutting out some metal sheet to use as the backplate for a stone, but I want to add texture to it. And what better texture than to use a spider web? I texture a strip of bezel wire with the same texture, and then I begin to form that wire until it fits perfectly around this amethyst stone. I trim the ends, make sure that everything meets nice and flush, and then I solder the ends together. I solder the bezel wall onto the back plate, making sure that there are no gaps between the wall and the metal sheet back plate. And this is my favorite part. I pierced out the small silhouette of a fly in the back plate. Look at those teeny tiny legs. I clean up the edges and then saw around the entire shape for the pendant, including where the bail will be attached. I put the stone in the setting and then scratch through to mark the wall where the stone is uneven. I sand down the wall to that mark, and then I clean everything up. I want the edges to be nice and smooth. Then I insert the spider with the wire on it through the bail and the pendant, and then ball up the end of the wire. Add a patina and set the stone. The last thing I do after setting the stone is sign the back of the piece, and here is the finished pendant. One thing that I really enjoy doing and was instilled in me from like the first time I started making jewelry was to make sure that the back of the piece is as finished as the front. And when I can take advantage of the transparency of the stone and create a little surprise for the wearer, that is my goal. There's nothing better than that. If you want to play along, I need you to leave me 2 numbers in the comments. Number 1 through 8 to determine which drawer I'll choose, and number 1 through 85 to determine which die from that drawer I'll pick. Thank you. Let me know how you like this pendant, and I will see you in the next video.